Hey everybody, I'm back with a new live today at 4:37 a.m. I'm sorry I came so early, but earlier the better, right? But I won't be on a live, too long. This is going to be a short live, only probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I'll come back later on, probably today. Yeah, sometime today when I get home because I have school in 3 hours or 4 hours. So yeah, thank y'all guys for the one person that's in my life. We're talking about the sudden death of Tina Turner at the age of 83. I will definitely miss you, Miss Tina Turner.
The age of 45, she won 4 Grammys for that song. It meant a lot that Tina Turner didn't slow down. As a Black woman in her 40s, I'm going to kick down a door, walk inside of it, and show and prove who I am and what I can do. And that's exactly what Tina Turner did. But you're really young. Made history in 1991 being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as the duo Ike and Tina. She was later inducted as a solo artist again in 2021. If they're still giving me awards at 81, I must have done something right. Yeah, this is mine. Tina retired in 2009 after her last tour. 4 years later, she tied the knot with her partner of more than 3 decades, Erwin Bach, a German record executive in Switzerland, where she stayed after relinquishing her U.S. citizenship. Despite stepping away from the stage, her life and legacy featured in a Broadway production, Tina, the Tina Turner musical. This musical is my life, but it's like poison that turned to medicine. I think Tina Turner's legacy is strength. You know, you hear the strength in the way that she delivered the song, the raspy, kind of aggressive vocals, but you also hear it when you know anything about her story. Strength. Hers was a story of pain and fortitude, turmoil and triumph. Through it all, Tina Turner inspired generations, not just with her voice, but with her songs, her grace, and her fighting spirit. In every interview, all of That means you gotta slow down. And I tell them that I'm just getting started. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC.
Whitney Houston was 23 when she released I Wanna Dance with Somebody. Houston was only 23 years old at the time of its release. How old was Whitney Houston when she passed away? At the age of 48, Houston succumbed to a drug-related accidental drowning. Hey guys, we're about to hit 10 minutes. I love y'all so much. Thanks for being here doing my live YouTube video. I'll come right back. I'm just researching some celebrities to talk about in my hot topics segment. We will watch a taping, an episode of the Wendy Williams show. A part that will be a part of my hot topic segment. Supposedly, Trump's carelessness will apparently likely cost him millions. Guys, I don't know all the stuff that's going on with Mr. Trump. I'm not sure. Really. The former president has already had to pay $5 million to E. Jean Carroll. Gosh. Unelectability won't defeat Donald Trump in 2024. For one thing, he won in 2016. His opponents look weak for not calling him to it. Donald Trump and allies plan to effort to steal Ron DeSantis' 2024 moment. DeSantis is set to announce his 2024 bid for the White House Wednesday. Guys, I will be working on my youth presidency campaign. By the way, my YouTube presidency campaign starts and begins May 25th, 2023. It actually began May 23rd, but my actual YouTube presidency campaign kicks off today, May 25th. Yeah, guys, I have 6,590 views. So I will repeat it one more time, guys. I have 6,590 views, almost 6,600 views. So yeah, 6,600 views. Guys, I'm going to be ending the live in 9 minutes at 5. Or, I might let y'all go before 5, or I'll let y'all guys know. Look at it, but and I remember certain parts of it, but if I want to see how the I will the screen will show, the video name and all of that. So, but I think the person, the YouTuber name is Ladendi. I could be pronouncing it wrong. Um, but I will just give discuss in the video. So she gave her mom, she asked her mom like 10 questions about her experiences working with Selena and how Selena was. And, there were some things that I did not know about Selena until she, said it, because it was between them two. So she said that she used to do Selena's nails. That Selena loved her nails neutral colors, like nude colors or clear, like which was very insightful. Also, which is kind of relevant today because a lot of girls colors stuff like that. So it didn't really go out of style. Um, but now it's more different types of shapes. But I think she had the regular um, yeah. So she said that. She also talked about that Selena didn't like her toenails long. She doesn't like toenails. She likes her nails short. So I guess like she don't want no actual long treatments. Yeah, she just like shave down and just polish. Um, she also
Um, I'll talk about it in a minute.
that very warm, very you um just a good person all around. So we all know that about her. I'm just gonna give like things that we didn't really know that she spoke on. Like she talked about how Selena hurt her knee because she stepped on a folding chair wrong and the folding chair clapped on her knee. A bad hit. And she was still able to put a smile on her face and take pictures and stuff like that, knowing her knee messed up. And that reminds me of Beyonce.
13 minutes left.
Like Beyonce has sick, or pain. She has also like, you know, practice heels and stuff like that. Um, Selena was. And she also talks about, the fact that things were end up missing. It's like some of her items, the girl not
Yolanda,
items,
Yolanda was still
were
on.
missing. She told them about it. She said that Selena told her that, well, just let Yolanda know, and Yolanda is the person to, accommodate you in that. She will, make sure that you get everything that was stolen, that you will retrieve it. Or so when she went to Yolanda and told her, what happened to her and all that, that she was willing, to get her money back or retrieve whatever was lost. Yolanda was really bitchy about it. Like she was mean and said, "No, absolutely not. I would not be doing that. I would not be getting your items back."
Yolanda was a bitch. Bitch. She was. I'm sorry. Forgive me for my language. Father, the Holy Spirit. I don't like to cuss. I don't. But I don't like Yolanda, and she deserves. I'm glad she's where she's at now because she killed an icon. Kim Kardashian. I mean, not Kim Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian and Chris.
Oh, daunting. Ta-da! Yeah, please. I wasn't born yesterday. That's true.
Typical Yolanda. And then there was other things that she said that wasn't going right that was supposed to happen but didn't happen under Yolanda's care. So she wanted to set up a meeting with the girl wanted to set up a meeting with Selena to discuss Yolanda and what was going on. But of course, lo and behold, Yolanda was like Velcro to Selena. She said Yolanda was in the office, but she was trying to hint to Selena to be alone with her so she could discuss what Yolanda was doing. But she wasn't getting the hint. She was like, well, just close the door and we can talk. And she was like, no. He's like, well, I want me and you to talk. She's like, well, like she wasn't really getting the hint reading the room. Like she was pretty much saying that, well, whatever I say, whatever you tell me, I'm going to tell Yolanda anyway. She's
Mm.
not going to, tell nobody whatever. Let it go. And she was thinking that, Selena would give a hint and will, tell your mom, okay, can you just give us a minute? But she never did. So she never got to talk about it. It's what born in the business. So because of your mom. And so I guess around fast forward, this is she said that her sister reached out to her to see if she want to come back because things had changed in the shop. So I guess what she meant by that was, I believe that was the time when Selena started noticing Yolanda isn't who she thinks who she says she is, and that's when she found out about her stealing, money and all of that, and she was getting ready to end things with her and fire her and all of that. So because of that, she reached out to her to see if she wanted her job back. She's like, basically, yeah, she had another job at the time, but she was willing to, come back. And so, and she was like, Selena will be happy for you to come back. And she was happy to come back. And she said a couple of days later, she hears on the news that Selena was shot. And she said that she already knew who did it because she recognized the the truck, the red truck on the news because she said that she had at one for an occasion with a politician or something. She rode in that truck with some with Yolanda. Yolanda had took her to an event that Selena was speaking at and want red the cutting of the ribbon for her outfit that she wore her in same outfit. But and so she recognized the truck from then. And she's like, when she saw that, she already knew she that it was Yolanda. They also showed a segment of being her interview that day. How this so video is
Mm. Okay.
um,
Okay. What's up next? Hey, I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching, or thanks for being here. When you guys come in, make sure you like the video, like the live video. Thumbs up.
something else. This city
access will be limited for much of the weekend. Eyewitness News cameras were there tonight when Whitney Houston's family, including her daughter and mother, said their private goodbyes at the funeral home. And on Sunday, a private burial reportedly at the cemetery where her father is buried. Tonight, police and workers preparing for that. Eyewitness News reporter NJ. I will sleep. So I go, but I know I am. Very said. Going outpouring of grief, support, and hope for a brighter future in Uvalde, Texas today as the community marks 1 year since that deadly school shooting at Robb Elementary. Families are gathering in the town to honor the beloved students and educators that were killed releasing butterflies at 11:32 a.m. Central Time to mark that moment when gunshots were heard outside the school, prompting a lockdown. People comforting each other and weeping as they reflect on the past year. The lives lost, 19 children, young sons and daughters, and 2 teachers, both beloved mothers and wives. Well, ABC News has stayed on the ground in Uvalde ever since that tragedy, reporting on the community as it grieves and following all the advocacy for change. So as we lift up all those that we have lost, we also give tremendous thanks for those who survived. That's where our John Quinones comes in doing what he does best, introducing us to one student's incredible recovery 1 year later.
His name is Noah Malone. He's 11 years old, and he spent the past singing special report. Now reporting, David. Good afternoon. We're coming out here for what is a somber and difficult day in Uvalde, Texas, and across this country. President Biden about to address that evening at the nation mark 1 year since that horrific school shooting at Robb Elementary. As you remember, 19 students and 2 teachers were killed by a gunman off of an AR-style rifle on just days after he turned 18. This was one of the deadliest school shootings in American history, and for parents and children, young survivors, been a year of physical and emotional pain. There are ceremonies honoring victims taking place throughout the day today, and at the White House, we're expecting any moment the President and the First Lady pay tribute. Bells ringing in tribute to the lives lost in this country. A memorial service will be held later tonight. There is still anger and a number of questions over law enforcement's response to the shooting. Students and teachers were trapped inside their classrooms. Let's look now at President, First Lady, Mrs. Snyder. Pausing for silence. Memories. It's also painful. 1 year ago today, Robb Elementary School, Texas, turned another killing field in America. 2 days later, we spent hours with the grieving families. We're broken. Part of America. Each place, same message. God save, please. We did something afterwards, but not nearly enough. We still need the man, in my view, AR-15 firearms, assault weapons, once again. They've been used time and again. Being a band, high capacity magazine, they shoot 20, 30, 60. Today, gun children of their guns. Over the last year since evolved, our country has experienced 600 mass shootings. Where it's hard to say, well, 1,000 deaths. Killings, Congress has some common sense, gun safety, but all of our streets are in the hands of dangerous people. Until states do the same thing. How do you want parents? Their worst nightmare. We stand up, gun law. Establish universal background checks. Establish national red flag. Require safe storage of firearms. And active lighter gun manufacturing penalty. The only major entity that have this kind of life. Even the majority of responsible gun owners support these common sense actions. Save lives, keep our communities. So it's time to act. It's time to act. It's time to make our voices heard.
Guys, I will be the first person that likes. Time is it? It's 5:12, so I'm assuming in this live in let me see. So I'll end the live in about 26 minutes. Peace, Miss Tina Time.
Just there.
298. Tina Turner has passed away. The Queen of Rock, the full set. official Facebook page Wednesday with a statement that read, quote, "It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of Tina Turner. Her music and her boundless passion for life changed hands of millions of fans around and inspired stars on tomorrow. Today we say goodbye to a dear friend, Tina's only
Okay, guys, we're gonna go on break. We're gonna go on break for 5 minutes.
Today, Congress.
And everybody, make sure you put your name in the comment section, and I will be ending this live in 17 minutes. And we are remembering Miss Tina Turner. I will have a full documentary slash in memoriam tribute to Miss Tina Turner. Like whatever each and every celebrity passes away, I have to do a tribute slash in memoriam, especially to Miss Tina Turner, because we all know I love Tina Turner very much. And I'm a celebrity as well. We all know this, guys. I've been a celebrity for 7 years, but this is my second year hosting this talk show. Yeah, this will be my second year hosting this talk show, and I will also be well, I've only had this talk show for 1 year, just about, but this would be like the actual second year I've had it. Second, I started back October 14th of 2022. So I've only had it for a year, but in 2024, next year, I'll be had this talk show for a full 2 years. But you might as well say I've had this show for 2 years, talk show for 2 years, because of 2022, and now we're in my second year, 2023. So that's considered 2 years, everybody, as me of being a celebrity talk show host. You know, I love doing my job. This is my job. I love being a talk show host and journalist, philanthropist, spokesperson for Coca Cola, Pepsi, and Samsung. But yeah, guys, I will be ending the live in 15 minutes. I'll put y'all right here so y'all can see this television screen because we are going to be, discussing a lot in today's live YouTube video. Oh, guys, it's not been, a very, very long day, but for me, I've been doing videos since yesterday afternoon. So yeah, it's been a long one. Well, since about 8, I started around yesterday about 8. Ever since I heard about Tina's death, I've been doing videos. And everybody knows I have a very close connection with Miss Tina Turner because I've been a celebrity for a very long time. I've been a celebrity for in total 7 years. And, that's almost half of my life. Basically been a celebrity since I was 12 years old. But I came back when I was 16. I'm 17 years old now. I started basically, you might as well say I started my talk show career in 2019, but it didn't become as famous as it did not become as famous as it is now. So about to that around late 2022, because it started October of 2022. October 14th, and I did not start posting YouTube videos till November 26th of 2022 was when I started posting YouTube videos. So ever since then, November of this year will be 1 year of my talk show. But like I said, it's considered 2 years because of 2022 and my second year, 2023. I have 6,590 YouTube views. I'm going to say it one more time. I have 6,590 views. I'm about to hit 6,600 views. I'll be doing a very big celebration when I hit 6,600 views. Um, 12 minutes left, everybody. 6,000. I put in the comments, I will soon be hitting 6,600 views. Yes. I will. Okay, y'all. Okay, guys, I'm back. 8 minutes left. I just had to use the restroom. I would stay on longer, guys, but like I said, I won't be available in the next 2 hours. I won't be available. I'll be at school. My mama's going to take me around like 8. So I'll be available till 8 and I'll come back at 3:30. Well, I'll probably be here around like 4 o'clock. So expect to see me about 4 p.m. So yeah. Y'all, when is Memorial Day? I don't even know when Memorial Day is. I gotta find that out. I'm about to actually Google and see when Memorial Day is. When is Memorial Day is May 29th. So that will be this coming up Monday. So I'm guessing we don't have school. I don't know. I have to ask my teacher. I'm not sure. But normally on Memorial Day, everything is closed because you're honoring the veterans and people that died on, I guess, on Memorial Day. I'm not sure, guys. Hold on. Memorial Day 2023 is on Monday, May 29th. It is a federal holiday that honors those who died while serving in the United States military. It originated in the years following the Civil War and was originally called Decoration Day. Many Americans observe Memorial Day by visiting cemeteries or memorials, holding family gatherings, and participates in parades. Tina Turner, queen of rock and roll, whose triumph career made her world famous, dies at 83. Guys, we're gonna miss her so much. Oh yes, I'm sorry, I got a pop. Ooh. But yeah, Miss Tina Turner passed away yesterday, guys, and I have been reporting the news basically for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I've been reporting this news for about 9 hours now, almost 10 hours. So yeah, guys, I just learned the news about her passing 9 hours ago, almost 10 hours ago. But yeah. Selena made her first public appearance at her father's Mexican restaurant in Lake Jackson. Selena sold around 18 million records worldwide, becoming one of the best-selling female artists in Latin music, according to Billboard. In addition to her iconic hits, Selena has been immortalized through clothing, beauty, and a wax figure, and one of the biggest honors in Hollywood. On the day Selena was killed, vigils and memorials were held throughout Texas and California. And San Antonio radio station Tejano 107 sponsored a candlelight vigil at the Sunken Gardens, while KRIO FM sponsored another at South Park Mall on March 31st, which was attended by 5,000 people. Radio stations in Texas played her music non-stop. On April 1st, Bayfront Plaza in Corpus Christi held a vigil which drew 3,000 fans. And during the event, it was announced that a public viewing of the casket. In January 1995, Quintanilla Jr. began receiving telephone calls. Quintanilla Jr. began receiving telephone calls and letters from angry fans who had sent membership payments and had received nothing in return. He began investigating their complaints and found evidence that Saldivar had embezzled $60,000 from the fan club and the boutiques using forged checks, and the Quintanilla family confronted her about this. Saldivar fatally shot Selena with a .38 special revolver on the morning of March 31st, 1995, at the Days Inn in Corpus Christi, Texas. Although the healthcare team tried to revive Selena, she died of hypovolemic shock. The Latino community was deeply affected by the news of Selena's death. Some people traveled thousands of miles to visit her home, boutique, and the crime scene, while churches with large congregations of Latinos held prayers in her name. All major television networks in the United States interrupted their regular programming to break the news. The public's reactions to Selena's death was compared to those to following the deaths of John Lennon, Kurt Cobain, and of John F. Kennedy. Some Americans were unaware of the singer, and her popularity criticized the attention she and her murder received both the media and the Latino community. Radio personality Howard Stern mocked Selena's murder, burial, and her mourners criticized her music by playing her songs with gunshots in the background, causing the uproar among the Latina population. On April 12, 1995, 2 weeks after her death, then Texas Governor George W. Bush declared her birthday Selena Day in Texas, offending some Americans because Selena Day that year coincided with Easter. Selena's fifth studio album, released by American singer Selena, was released posthumously on July 18, 1995. Her sentence, Yolanda Saldivar's sentence in prison was life imprisonment with the possibility of parole after 30 years. That will be May 2025. So Yolanda will be stayed locked up till May 2025. Failed attempts to kill Selena. The day after Saldivar was banned from contacting Selena, Quintanilla drove to Q Productions and chased her from the premises and told her she was no longer welcome there. The same day, Selena and Saldivar argued by telephone. Selena hung up and told her husband she could no longer trust Saldivar. The singer expressed unsatisfied with Saldivar's explanation for why the items were unaccounted for. According to Quintanilla Jr., there were 4 attempts to murder Selena. Selena removed Saldivar's name from the boutique's bank account on March 10th, 1995. She was replaced as a fan club president by Irene Herrera. The next day, Saldivar purchased a gun at a place to shoot, a gun shop, and a shooting range in San Antonio. She bought a Taurus Model 85. The next day, Saldivar purchased I already read that part. And she got hollow point bullets. The bullets were designed to cause more intensive injuries than normal bullets. Saldivar told the clerk that she needed protection in her job as an in-home nurse because a patient's relatives had threatened her. On March 13th, Saldivar went to her lawyer and wrote her resignation, which Quintanilla Jr. believed was her alibi. The same day, Saldivar drove to Corpus Christi and checked into Sand and Sea Motel. Selena was in Miami, Florida at the time. Quintanilla Jr. believed this would have been the first attempt to kill Selena. When Selena arrived in Corpus Christi on March 14th, Saldivar contacted her to schedule a meeting. Selena's murder. On March 30th, 1995, Selena contacted Leonard Wong about the perfume samples he had made for her. According to Wong, Selena told him that she would be meeting Sadavar the next morning to pick up the samples that had been stolen from her. The same day, she told another employee that she was expecting to fire Sadavar. The employee followed Selena to her home that night because she was concerned over the singer after their discussion about Sadavar. At 7:30 a.m. on March 31st, Selena left for Sadavar's motel room. At the motel, Sadavar told Selena she had been raped in Mexico. Selena took her to Doctors Regional Medical Hospital, where medical staff noticed Sadavar showed clear symptoms of depression. Sadavar told medical staff that she had bled a little. The staff noticed. Selena angrily responded that Sadavar told her the opposite, that she had been bleeding copiously the day before. Nurse Carla Anthony informed Sadavar that she needed to travel to San Antonio to obtain a gynecological examination because Sadavar was a resident of San Antonio. The hospital was in Corpus, and a rape occurred outside the country. While driving back to the motel, Selena told Sadavar it would be best if they stayed apart for a while to avoid upsetting Quintanilla Jr. According to Dr. Martinez, Selena tried to contact him that morning but could not speak on the telephone because he was performing surgery. At 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, Quintanilla Jr. contacted Perez to determine Selena's whereabouts. She was due to record a song at Q Productions that morning. It had not arrived. Perez called Selena on her mobile phone and reminded her of the scheduled recording. She told him that she had not forgotten about the session and she was taking care of one last item of business and would be at Q Productions soon after. This was the last telephone call Selena answered and was the last time Perez spoke to his wife. At the motel room, Selena and Sadavar began arguing. Motel guests complained about loud noises coming from Sadavar's room. They said they heard two women arguing about business matters. Selena told Sadavar that she could no longer be trusted and demanded Sadavar to return her financial papers. Selena then dumped Sadavar's statue containing bank statements on the bed and saw the gun. At 11:48 a.m. Central Standard Time, Sadavar pointed it at Selena as Selena tried to flee. Sadavar shot her once on the lower right shoulder, puncturing an artery and causing a massive loss of blood. Trinidad Espinosa, the hotel's maintenance man, reported hearing a loud bang, which he likened a car engine misfiring. Selena was critically wounded. She ran towards the lobby, leaving a trail of blood 392 feet, 119 milliliters long. She was seen clutching her chest. Help me, I've been shot. Sadavar was chasing after her, pointing the gun at her and calling her a bee. According to the motel staff, Sadavar seemed calm and went back into her room after chasing Selena. According to Carlos, guys, I'm about to soon end this live video. Okay, according to Carlos Morales, who was waiting outside the motel, he heard screaming and saw Selena running towards him. She grabbed Morales and screamed, "They'll shoot me again." I think Selena was just so in shock. She just screamed out and said, "They'll shoot me again," actually talking about Yolanda. Motel staff notices her clothes were soaked in blood when she approached the lobby. Selena collapsed on the floor at 11:49 a.m. The ambulance arrived at the scene in 1 minute and 55 seconds. The paramedics tore away the green sweater where the bleeding was taking place and applied a Vaseline gauze to Selena's wound, which stopped the surface bleeding. Selena's heartbeat was now very low. A paramedic performed cardiopulmonary resuscitation to keep her blood circulating. Paramedic Richard Frederick said it was too late. When he arrived in the lobby, he found a thick pool of blood from her neck to her knees, all the way on both sides of her body. Frederickson could not locate a pulse. A paramedic, when he placed his fingers on her neck, he only felt muscle twitch. He only felt muscle twitches. A paramedic tried inserting a intravenous needle into Selena, but her veins had collapsed because of the massive blood loss and low or no blood pressure, making the insertion extremely difficult. Her pupils were fixed and dilated. There was no evidence of neurological function. She had no vital signs and was declared clinically brain dead. Doctors were able to establish an erratic heartbeat long enough to transfer her to the trauma room. Doctors began blood transfusions in attempt to reestablish blood circulation after opening Selena's chest and finding massive internal bleeding. Selena's right lung was damaged, her collarbone was shattered, her veins were emptied of blood. Doctors widened her chest opening, administering drugs into her heart and applied pressure to her wounds. Okay, after Selena Quintanilla, after 50 minutes, the doctors, okay, Elkins said a pencil-sized artery leading from the heart had been cut in two by the hollow point bullet, and the 6 units of blood from the transfusion had spilled out from her circulatory system. A breathing tube was administered after Selena stopped breathing on her own, while a clamp was placed on her gushing pierced on her collarbone. After 50 minutes, the doctors realized the damage was irreparable. Selena Quintanilla Perez was pronounced deceased on March 31st, 1995 at 1:05 p.m. at the age of 23, 16 days before her 24th birthday from blood loss and cardiac arrest. Her death was front page news in the New York Times for 2 days. Okay, guys, I thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end today's live stream. I love y'all so much, and thank you, my 6,590 YouTube viewers and my fans. I'll be doing a live celebration today when I reach 6,600 YouTube views. I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Bye, guys. How you doing? And thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Bye.